Okay, it is June 17th, 2019, and I am super excited about my weight loss journey through the radical body transformation. And I just wanted to share specifically about goals and milestones, okay? Right now, well, the last time I weighed myself, I weighed 324. So that brings me down from my highest weight of 348, right? So that was in March of this year. It's now June, and I'm down 24 pounds. I had a couple of times where I went up for 6 pounds at a shot. Both times I gained 6 pounds, and it took me about 3 weeks or 4 because I wasn't weighing myself in between. I don't have a scale at the house, so I was only weighing myself when I went to the pain clinic for the shots in my neck. So that was only like once per month, and then I came back and I had put some on, and I didn't understand because I wasn't trying to cheat, but I was just wacky and not doing it right. So now that I'm working with Kyle, I'm doing it better and I'm crushing it. And that's the big thing is like all my life since I was 7, in 1972, I started putting on weight. Today it's 2019, so it's been a few minutes. But I've never felt in control before. That's the thing. I've never felt like this is within my control. This radical body transformation is a thing that I can just choose and do and have, and that's it. That's all she wrote. I realize now that I've educated myself a lot more about keto and about the hormonal responses and about inflammation and a lot of different things. Of course, that's what's happening in my body. Of course it is. There's no other possible outcome that my body could have gotten from the stupid, wrong way that I have eaten all my life, partly because of the way I was raised as a child and then just not knowing what to do. The nutritional advice that I got all my life was bad, basically. I had to like unlearn a lot of nutritional advice. So long story short, now that I've got this, it's a whole different feeling of mastery. I'm thinking about things like, as I get on the scale and I weigh myself, I know that it's going to be either the same or lower because I know exactly how many calories I ate and I know exactly how much exercise I got, right? So it's no longer a miracle or a mystery. I've never been this intense with my tracking before. Like I did this kind of tracking sort of thing when I did Weight Watchers a million years ago, but I never had the kind of food satisfaction ever, ever, ever with any diet like I have with keto. Keto, I am deeply satisfied with my eating all the time, like every day. That's never happened before, even when I was just eating whatever the hell I wanted, because I wasn't that thoughtful about it. So as I see my weight coming down, I realize that once I get under 300 pounds, I don't think I'll ever go back. I don't think I will ever see the other side of 300 pounds again. You know what I mean? That kind of feels like being released from prison on parole in a certain way. Like I got this, at the end of the day, my little fitness tracker gives me this little thing, a little message when I complete my diary of all my exercise and food. If every day were like today, you'd weigh 298.7 pounds in 5 weeks. Okay, for a lot of people, being given a little message that in 5 weeks they're going to weigh 298 pounds would probably make them want to hang themselves, right? But I thought about the last time I've been under 300 pounds, and it's been 25 solid years. Like as I turned 30, I put on a bunch of weight. So in my mid-20s and in my teens, all through my teens to my 20s, when I was a freshman in high school, I weighed 207. And then I went up to, like as I finished high school and I started working, I got up to about 215, 220, 225. Then I bounced between like 220 and 230 for most of my 30s. And then I put on like 70 pounds when I started to recall my childhood abuse. And I initially gained the weight at age 7 in 1972 after being sexually abused. Now, I wasn't that big of a kid. I don't know how much I weighed, but I look at the very few pictures that exist of me from then, and I was slightly chubby by today's standards. Like, not a thing that anybody would blink at by today's standards, but back then it was just like the worst thing you could do. You were like an antisocial, as if you were just walking around you know, fling poop at people. So for me to see this thing, it says I'm going to weigh 298.7 means that in a certain way, health-wise and emotionally too, I get to roll back the clock like 25 years, which is pretty stellar, I think. So that's going to be exciting. Once I get underneath 300 pounds this time, which could be as quickly as 5 weeks from now, I don't ever have to go back. I don't foresee anything happening that's going to make me get that big ever again. Like, the crisis that I faced was a crisis that actually I had a near-death experience as a child, so it did actually kill me. You know what I mean? Nothing else is going to happen to me that's going to be that bad. Next time something that bad happens, I will die. So that's it. So that's exciting. I can feel relief, you know? I can feel... And then at some point, that's going to lead into me getting underneath 200 pounds. I believe that my final end weight, when I get just down to where my body's comfortable, is going to be about 180 to 185. So I will be 5'11" and maybe 185. So I think that's perfectly acceptable. I believe that my back will stop hurting and my knees will stop hurting, and I'll be able to live life and do all kinds of stuff. It'll be a great thing. So I just wanted to share today how exciting that is for me. You know, and the thing is, like, just knowing that it's not magic, it's not luck, it's not outside of my control. It really isn't. Now that I have the keto diet, I'm on this. I got this. Totally got this. So I just wanted to share, and I cannot wait until I can post you guys a picture and a video, and I'm going to do some little celebration when I get under 300. It's not going to be that long from now. That's one thing I guess I'll mention too before I go here. I don't want to make this real long, but just to say that, like, I'm thinking about ways that I can reward myself for staying on my program, because I'm crushing it. I'm hitting my goals. In 2 weeks, I've lost something like, I think in 2 weeks I've lost like 7 pounds, something like that. I forget, but anyway, it's been a good deal. So my little treats are going to be things like I'm going to a salt lounge, and then that worked out because I went to the salt lounge to take a look at it and see what the dealio is, and the lady wanted to trade me for some of my artwork. So I'm going to see if I can barter, saying now that I figured out how to barter something with her that she wants for her little shop. You know what? A lot of people have little shops that might want to barter my stuff too. Like, maybe I can get a massage therapist to do it. So that's going to be one of my little side goals, is I'm going to find other fancier kind of self-care stuff that I can't normally afford financially, and I'm going to see if I can make that happen through barter. And maybe I'll come up with more money and just be able to pay for stuff outright too. Won't that be nice? I will be buying a car. But other little forms of treats and things that I'm going to give myself, like I definitely need to have something special when I hit that milestone of getting under 200. So I think I might take a $30 whale watching tour that I can take from the harbor over here. So I think that that's a straight legit way to congratulate myself and to celebrate. So just wanted to share my little milestones, and stay posted, and you will watch me disappear right before your eyes. Shrinking and melting, shrinking and melting. So follow me at teresavalentino.com. You can subscribe to me here on the YouTube, and you'll get my update videos as I make them. And be sure to subscribe, rate, like, and comment, all of that.